ガルーダ撃破した続きからスタート。
Come on. Gav will be waiting for us. Get your stuff together.
どうもこんばんは、こんにちは、おはようございます。ビビリともろでございます。さあ FF16 2周目、前回はガルダ撃破、そして今度はキングスフォールへ入るということでいきましょうか。英語音声でプレイしております。新鮮。
And what do you want? Go on then.
バスターソードプラス3。持ってないやつあんな。27,500。所持数0。所持数0。うん。
Is that all?
よし、とりあえず行こう。さあ、今日の目標はマザークリスタル壊せるかな。ちょっとね、どれくらい時間かかるか覚えてないんだけどさ。まあ、行ってみましょう。はい。で、キングスフォール。さあ、クリスタルがまだある。キングスフォール。
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut.
また抜け道。
Gab's waiting for us up ahead. Come on. Still feeling sorry for yourself? Don't. Please. Think about it, Clive. The rumors all point to...
なんだ？
That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gab.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
さあ、ここから別行動。トルガルちょっとなでなでしようか。
After it.
おお。もう一丁。
That'll feel good, boy.
さらにもう一丁いこう。
Get it, boy.
あ、また餌だ。
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Galv on a wild goose chase.
うわ、高い。うわ。これは痛いぞ。これは痛いな。け、なんかいる。逃げたいな。あ、やっぱ逃げらんねえわ。うわい。タイタンいっちゃおう。 グリフィン。うわ、吹っ飛んだ。ナイスパリー。まだ来る。カニ邪魔だね。ナイスパリー。さあもうちょっとテイクダウン。イエス。イエイ。19200、なかなかでかい。さあちょっとポーションがないな。買っときゃよかったな。まあなんとかなると思うけど。やばそうな音。うい。でかいやつめ。空振ったか。はい。え、嘘。あら、なんとダメージ1400食らったんだけど、やべえ。意外と強かった。さあゲームオーバー2回目だ。やべえ。ゲームオーバー。ちょっとそんな待ってよ。ちょっと待ってよ。ゲームオーバー2回目。まさかの2回目でした。火ダメージでけえな。
ゲームオーバー2回目。
もう一丁。さあ時間稼ぐぞこれ。まだレベル1じゃない。さあレベル1。さあレベル3。甘いな。行くぜメガフレア。おお強えな。一発がやっぱでけえ。あー回避しないとダメだな。むずいね回避。さあテイクダウン来い。よっしゃあばよ。至近距離からのギガフレア。 こからぶち切れい、殴れ殴れい。まだまだ。うわ、やっぱ一発でいけ。一発でけえわ。さあ、経験値は7200。タウルスのたてがみプラス。ちょっと装備見直すかな。装備というかアビリティ。本当だよな。敵が強えよ。うん。敵が多すぎて厄介だ。ちょっとアビリティ強化していこうか。マスターしてるし。ランジってなんだこれ。四角、あ、そうなんだ。やってみようかな、これ。四角と×。なるほど。こいつはあ、これか。これよく使ってんな。バーニングブレード。あ、長押しか。ちょっとこれわかんねえな。一旦、挑発。そして、吹き飛んだ際に R1 を押すと、なんか、そんなこともあんだ。マスターしてんな、でもこれ。ストンプ。70ポッチならいいか。で、次は、チャージショット。これはマスター。マジックバースト。とりあえず、フェニックスは、フェニックスっていうか、これイフリートかな。こいつは全部マスターしとこう。よし、これでマスターしました。あとこの辺か。あんま使ったことないね、これ。これ結構いいな。どうしよう。そろそろなんか違うバリエーション欲しいもんね。ライジングフレームやめてなんだっけ。あ、こっちか、それは。これはあくまでベーシックなやつだもんね。イグニッション。さあ、あとよく使うやつはバハムート。サテライト。インパルスマスター。ギガフレア。タイタンも基本的にマスターしてるしな。これはちょっとまあそうだな。タイタンブロックいっちゃっとくか。シグワ。さあどうしよう。ラム。一旦こんなもんにしとくか。さあちょっと待ちぼう。なんだなんかあれだな。ちょっと PC の処理重いかもしれない。なんだろう。なんか他のアプリ動いてるかな。チェック。さあなんかちょっとあれだな。安定してないかも。たまにあんだよね。なんかバックグラウンドで変なのが動いちゃってて、それのせいでなんかフレームが落ちるっていうのはね、前もあって、そういう時ってもね、Mac を再起動しないと治らないパターンなんで、ちょっとこれはもうこれでいくしかないかな今日は。若干フレームが落ちてるっぽいな。50何パーになってる。50何フレーム。しゃあねえな。あれ戦闘 BGM ならない。あ、でもやっぱいけないんだこれ。 せえ、確かに強くなってる。エリアルのやつ。おお、ナイスドッジ。ナイス。2万。ポーション。さあ、また強そうなやついるね。ナイス。やっぱ痛えな。ガードいいね。ガードしたらいいか。無難にガードはな。ナイスガード。イエー。フェニックス。ナイス。さあ、橋を渡る。
Is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
おう、ガブか。
Gav! Who goes there? This one's a deserter. Take his head!
さあ、ボスか。ボス BGM。ウィッチがいる
You
な。
made your choice.
魔法使いから倒すか。ナイスキル。いや。後ろから来やがったが。ガード崩す。うえ、また来たな、竜騎士。 してドラゴン付き。
There he is! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
ラム。
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late.
Goes in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
どっちか行こう
I'll
か。
take the dragon.
分かった、俺勇気しな。了解。やべやべやべ。やっぱ強えな。さあ、まとめてタイタン行きたい。
A little help.
こんにちは。いや。強い。
Sorry, lad. Don't know how much help I'm gonna be here.
Turn this quickly.
Torgal.
あべ、消えちゃったかな。やべ。危ねえ。どんどん使おう。やべやべ。
One down, one to
よっしゃ。やっぱ強え。タイミングがちょっとまだつかめてないな。エフェクトが激しいからね、よくわかんねえんだよな。相手が攻撃してくるイメージがわかんねえ。せーの。そう、モーション見ないとね、ゆっくり。おい。さあ、テクガン取ろうぜ。あ、そう、タイミングがやっぱ難しい。せーの、ほい。オッケー。ナイスドッジ。さあ、バハムトレディ。来るか。そっち。お、ナイスドッジ。もう一丁。ほい。来るぞ。来たー。はい、間違えた。間違えた。おい、至近距離。もう一丁。さあ、いけ。うわ。やべやべ、インパルス。ダブルジャンプ。ふい。やべ、くそ、かわすタイミングむずい。いやいやトゥースだって言ってる、そんな余裕はねえぞ。さあ、回復がないと。やべえ、結構苦しい。ポーション1個が。来る。やべえやべえ。さあ、半分いった。ナイスシャート。おい、何それ。おっ、
when could these bastards fly?
おい
Must come
ラムまあ電撃に弱そうだね
time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
オッケーもう一丁ギガフレオさあいけいけいけいけよっしゃーぶち切れいけさあもう終わるだろ甘い甘いよライジングフレーム決まったさあ17万6000ってすごい経験値だな史上初だぞこの数字はさらに上いったねでレベルも簡単に上がるねレベル52にアップすげえ
レベル52にアップ。
しゃ
Come on.
さあ放置さあガブ痛そうだなやばいぞガブ間に合うか
Give me your hand!
滑る
Help me. Help me,
調子は
I've got you.
今回は助ける
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
That's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death, that you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible, and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well.
さあ、これでガブとの信頼増したね。そして一方その頃、噂のローブの人。まあ、ジョシュアですけどね。多分。
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not.
ちょっと声違うな、でも。まだよくわかってない。違うよね。いや、ジョシュアかな。こういう声なのかな。てか、英語版の成人の声聞くの初めてだからわかんねえ。けどまあそういうことだよね。あの人がいるから。付き人がいるからね。
Back to where it all began.
おう。はい。そうだよな。
He must be stopped.
さあ、クライブ。一回隠れ家戻るのか。
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Right.
よっしゃ。無事起きたか。
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Jill. さあ、というわけで、一旦、ジル。ちょっとモーグリ。
Isn't the Moogle funny?
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
Nectar様。
Nectar, you say? Clive. So it would seem. That sounds painful.
はい、仲良くしましょう。
Let's get this fixed before someone.
おい、ジル。ノックしないね。ノックした方がよかったかな。
It's true then. It really is you.
お、ジルだ。
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived. About Phoenix Gate.
ああ、鉄王国が攻めてきたんだ。
Rosaria had lost her leaders. The duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end.
玩具にされて死ぬ。辛い
The
の。
end never came. My powers awoke and everything
目覚めるっ
changed.
てすごいね、途中から。
It all happened so
何も
fast.
かもが突然。突然か
We。were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
なるほどね。兵器か。
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night, the hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say?
ね、口の動きからわかる。あ、そう言ってんの。見つけたぞっつってんだ。
We have found
アル
you.
テマが言ってるってことかな。
What did he mean?
見つけたぞ。
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate.
何かわかるかもしれないってか。
I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, I...
さあ一緒に冒険しようぜ。
All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then.
Oh.
Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
私の役。
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
なんかいいね。ジルの服、部屋着って感じがまたいいな。
I should be ready too.
さあサブクエ発生した。
We've a long journey ahead of us.
I'll come down as soon as I've got changed, Clive.
OK。
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
OK。
We're looking at half a dozen.
サブクエどこだ。あれか。
Bunks are made up.
You, newcomer. I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
いいだろう。
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
あとは一応あれだね、カローンもそうだけど、ブラックソーンだっけ、こっちでなんかないかな。
Well, what's that for in dear?
大地の剣プラス4作成できちゃうんだ。強化もあるけど、これがあるからじゃあ大地の剣さ強化してマスター化できそうだね。
No scratches, right?
No でからの強化をバスターソードじゃなくて、あれあ、タウルスのたてがみってさっきあったよね。もう使っちゃあ、今作っあ、やべ、そっか。今作っちゃったのに使っちゃったのかな。やっちまったかもしんね。まあいっか。なるほど。強化大事だな。そんな強くないしね、これ。これ作りたかったけど、タウルスのたてがみがないんだよね。もう一回あそこのミッションやればもらえるのかなとかね。
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
じゃあいっか。
That it? Fine.
I'm sure I'll be calling on your help again if you've a mind.
お、まだあるぞ。また料理か。
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
さあ、サブクエ2つ受注。あ。
Just don't have enough teams to follow.
Something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
ほいよ。
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth's coldest.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
ここだけ BGM がないね。牢屋だから BGM がないのかな。ああ、そうなんだ。
Can really do with a proper place of training.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
はい。
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
さあ、ではここでちょっと少し休憩させていただきます。なんかね、さっき食事したんだけど、ちょっと急に腹痛が来たんで、一旦休憩します。一旦失礼。
休憩します。PPP わら10分後目安です。
はい、お待たせしました。さあ、やろうか。ふーって感じですね。はい。もしかしたら冷凍した肉があったんだけど、それなんか、うまく焼いてなかったというか、十分焼けてなかったのかな。ちょっとわかんないけどね。はい。じゃあ行きます。で、なんだっけ？ケネスどこだ？ケネス。料理のケネス。
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Quest complete. さあ、経験値意外と料理運んだだけで8000ポイント、そしてなんと AP に関しては200も入る。すごいな。
Clive, my latest and greatest recipe, my life's work, if you will, is almost complete.
Okay.
And you
shall be Looks like you got a bit of the old fire back. I expect that's your friend's influence. You hold on to that one, right?
Mm-hmm. 先にカーロン話すか。
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
あ、3あるね。で、あれ ?4 って持ってたよな。違ったっけ？あ、タウルスのヒゲだかなんかがないから作れなかったんだよね、さっき。27,500。
Off you go then.
間違えた。ポーション買いたい。
I should probably say thank you to
ガブにアイテムズ。うん。もう一丁。
Yes? What? Going purse weighing you down?
ポーション。
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price.
これがあればなんとかなるぞ。
Finished, are you?
ガブ。そこか。
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav. I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
かっこいい。
Sorry to keep you waiting.
来たね、ジル。
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
さあ、ジルとの旅がスタート。かっこいいな、ジル。やはりその服がお似合いだ。さて、近いとこから行っちゃおうか。とりあえず、クエストはやりつつ、一旦こっち行こうか。3 リーズシッチ。あー、これか。 マーサの宿じゃん。いやー、空が美しいな。やっぱこうじゃなくっちゃ、空は。
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
Wow.
This breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
まあ確かにな。ジョシュアが亡くなった場所ということだから、トラウマだもんね。それは戻りたくないわな。敵討つまでは戻りたくないかも。でも戻った。しかも君と一緒に。
We should press on.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest.
高台な。Okay.
Gav said the landlady's a friend.
Okay.
Can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
これ確かすれ違うときイベント発生したっけな。なぜベアラが出歩いてんだみたいな。
Look at the fuse on this one. Explains why there's a premium on Imperials.
切るぞ。
Maybe I should up your rations, build you up a bit.
やべえ、切っちゃった。まあどうせ大したアイテムじゃないだろうからまっすぐ行くか。宝箱あったらね取りたいかもしれないけど。あったっけなあそこに。宝箱あればね、なんかね、その召喚系のなんかアビリティプラスになるやつあるし、時間短縮とかそういうやつかな。まあ、全部無視でいけ。ああ、宝箱はないか。やっぱこれだけか。じゃあいっか。
Finished building the bridge there.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand.
So it's got.
Here! You couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was really late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
OK。まあどのみちマーサのやっていくからいいだろう。やってやろうじゃねえか。 ずいぶん派手にやったね。
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
さあもう一個。
That's one of our branded.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Gizal green.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Hey, clear. 経験値7200運んだだけでこんなにもらえる。
You barely have to step.
さあ到着。
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
マーサの宿でけえな。おお、にぎわってんね。飲んでるね、昼間から。はい、マーサ。
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
お、ガブの名前出した途端に変わる。ガブすげえよ。
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job. And he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could,
자,
I'd be in your debt.
イーストプール行くために橋を直すと。
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
じゃあバーナード探しに行くか。この場所いいね、これ。3人揃ってスリーショット取れるぞ。三者会議。いい。
To the marshes then. Let's find that ladder.
It was good, honest work.
これか。
Ready goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword in.
お、いきなりか。
What was that?
あれか。
From under the bridge. Come on.
ふっ。
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
AP は普通だね。16しかもらってない。
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
Okay.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed. of the leathers that you.
さあ、ただいま。
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Oh, thank you. じゃあ、2部屋。
We'd be delighted.
1部屋。いや、クエストコンプリート。さあ、AP どうです？おお、経験値2万。AP200。ギル2万2970。いいね。メテオライト。
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme.
クリスタル不足。
Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings.
そうか。
Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the
これで
Abbey.
ベアラーの真実という
There's a
か
darkness,
現
the
実か
heart of this world, and I'd have
ベ
you
アラー
see
の
it.
扱いがわかるね。修道院な。
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
当然ベアラーとはいえ人だから命はあるよね。ちょっとこっち行ってみよう。
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
これ曲変えんじゃねえか。
How do?
ほら、でも持ってる。あ、持ってないのか。あれ、持ってるか。なわけないか。まあ、買っとくか。
Thanks very much. That all, is it?
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
はい、特になし。
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days. Come on, come inside.
I'll be happy to show you how well I wield my blade.
いいですね、昼間から。
After my shift's over.
お邪魔してすまん。
If it weren't for that mark, I'd be on you like a rash.
わお、ベアラーはやっぱダメなんだね。さあ、治ったか。
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, all right?
じゃあ、修道院ってどこだ？
I was supposed to be these.
入江って言ってたよね。まあ、はしごから降りていけんかな。
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pond.
I don't care what your orders are, Brad.
うわ、高い高い。と。さあ、修道院探すぜ。渡れるかこれ。どういうルートだっけ？こっちか。いや、行けないか。あえてマップは見ずに行こうかな。冒険したいということで。あ、こっちから行くのかな。そうだね、多分。こっちか。いや、違う。
Watch yourself down in that bog. The mud'll take you for creepy crawlies, don't.
こうやっていくのかな。いやー、靴の中がぐじょぐじょになりそうだね。ここは歩きたくないな。あ、いけねえ。こっちか。あれ、いけるか。なんか違うっぽいな、こっちも。違うな。行き止まりか。でも宝箱あるね、宝箱。やべ。くそ、戦闘中は取れないからな。くそー。戦闘終わんないかな。終わんないっぽいね。倒すか。まだある。そっちもかよ。うわ おお、レベルアップ。ここでレベルアップか。途中でレベルアップってなんか新しいというか珍しい。レベル 53？ 53にアップ。
レベル53
12,500も入る。すげえ。意外とサクサクレベル上がるな。やべ、ここじゃねえな。違うし。うわぁ。なんか間違えてるもしかしてこれ。あ、逆っていうか全然違えな。ワープしよう。全然違った。入り江っていうからそうだ、そっちか。どっち？あ、こっちか。これってエレベーターだっけ？あ、そうだ。これか。
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
ベアラーがそんな扱いを受けるだなんて。あれが修道院か。近いね。建物見えた。うわぁ。
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
確かアイテムあったよね、この裏に。あ、自動で買っちゃった。
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
マーサの知人です。
We came to offer a donation. From Martha?
ほらよと。
I see. Then please, follow me.
さあ、ベアラたちとご対面だ。
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside.
There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that.
なぜかベアラ
But
は
we can at
そうな
least
っちゃうんだ
strive
な。
to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
不思議だよな。なんでベアラだけは石か。
Thank you, Father.
そういう生物ってこと？ベアラ。そして割と早くなるね、石が。早っ。これ見るとさ、エンディングのあれもちょっと気になっちゃうね。こんなに早く石化しちゃうの、全身に。やば。
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
ベアラーからまた元に戻せないのかね。それともクライグ自身はもともとベアラだったの？違う
When
よ
next
な。
you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
クライグって途中からベアラになったよね。その時なんか改造されたってこと？それで石化になるのかな？わからんな。
Yes, we should.
Yes。じゃあ戻ろう。ワープで戻ろう、こういう時は。まあさ。
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now.
Nice timing.
Got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria.
証かな？
Wear this and they'll know you for one of
2つ目
us.
の証。信頼の証か。
And know that you will always be welcome here.
またこれからもサブクエで世話になるぜ。
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
しゃ。 さあ、橋もできたことだし、行こう。あら、シドがいる。
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
Oh. I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
ってことはシドもベアラだったんだっけ？石化してるってことは。
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
おお、かっこいい。クリスタルで。魔法は使えないからクリスタルか。
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
言葉伝わらないと意味ないもんね。言っただけじゃダメやし。
I will say this.
うん。
You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
さあ行くぜ。今日マザークリスタル壊すまでいけなそうだねこれ。結構あったわ。いろんな寄り道ポイントが。さあ行こうイーストプール。
Ah, the slumbering chocobo. Welcome to the Brotherhood. You're free to come and go as you please, even to the north, now the bridge is fixed.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
さあ、とりあえずイーストプールだな。そこ行ったら多分あれがいいんだよね、あの人が。なんだっけ、自分の稽古の人の奥さんだっけ、なんかね。
You there!
Excuse me. I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You one of Martha's, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. But it made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
たやすい御用だ。
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
わかった。
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Bryce. もうすぐそこだな。あれが餌か。さあ、泣け泣け泣け。ワンワンワンワンワンワンワンワンワンワン。いいね。
Keep your distance, boy.
Enough. Yeah.
It's over. Gotta find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
あれがブライスか。
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
そういうことだ。
Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Quest complete. さあ、イーストプール、もう少しだ。
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young.
ああ、マードックだ。
This area seemed a very different place back then.
そうだ、マードック夫人タウンだ。思い出した。
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
来た。マードック夫人。
It's me, Hannah.
Wait.
Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all.
久しぶりってか。
Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
よくわかったな。13年以上離れてるのに。
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
So なんです。ベアラなんです。
It wasn't easy, but we survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
残念。マーロック。ああ。
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
いやー、ほんといろんな登場人物が亡くなるよな。あ、ここで寝れるのか。
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
うん。断ったのか
I can't.
あ。
Not after what I did.
今、I can't って言ったね。
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the
can't じゃなくて、can't。イギリス英語だ。
She really has been very kind.
てか、インタビューで言ってたけど、イギリス英語らしいね、このゲーム。やっぱ中世のヨーロッパを再現してるっていうところもあるらしく、イギリス英語らしい。おー、月。なんかエンディングみたい。仰向けになって月を見る。
It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer.
そしたらまさかの
That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning.
仇が自分ってやつか。
But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died.
まあ
There
ね
were so many bodies,
シガとタイタン戦
so
で
many lives cut short in their
そうだ
prime.
ったもんね。
That day in Dalmacia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony?
おう、
When we looked up at the moon?
覚えてるよ。
I said a prayer to Metia and that prayer was answered.
あの赤いやつかな、メティアって。おお。いいね。演出がいい。
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
すげえ。顔の表情の動きがマジ細かいよね。眉毛とか今、ジルの眉毛動いてたけどさ。
Clive.
やっぱ、ちゃんとフェイスキャプチャーだけなんかしてるらしいよね。すげえわ。そういうとこまでね、細部のとこまで意識してみるとね、本当にちゃんと動いてるし、やっぱ英語版はリップシンク効いてるからさ。めっちゃリアル。さあ、新しいファッション来た。いやいや、こっちの方が目立つんじゃねえか。
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
こっちの方が目立ちそうだけど。わお。
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything
なんか
else.
そのうち DLC で見た目とか変えたいね。服とかの。DLC 出るかな。
I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
武器もなんかかっこいいね。赤く光ってるあそこ。
They suit you well.
めちゃかっこいいじゃん。
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
いやでもこの後イーストプールがね。
Lady Hannah.
2周目だからちょっとね、分かってしまうんですが。お、何これ。あ、そっか、これが。
こんばんは。
うん。
It should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
OK。
Let's go.
ちょっと待ってね。今日はフェニックスゲートで終わりかな。いや、そこまでいけるかな。あ、結局これが強えんだ。ね、結局さ、これコンプリートしてるけどさ、結局、次々と新しく入るアイテムの方が強いわけだからね。なんか、無理して作る必要ねえか。アダマンのコテって HP500 か。たまにはちょっと変えるか。タイタン変えようかな、ちょっと。新しい、シバとかマスターしていこうかな、次。いや、うん、シバにしよう。シバにして、まあ、アイスエイジマスターと、引き寄せる。へえ。あ、シバのアビリティをちょっと、なんか、覚えさせようかな。ライム。閉じ込める。すごい。でも、やっぱダイヤモンドダストかな。 まあ、一旦こうやってみようか。シバスナップをマスターしとく？さあ、1000になっちゃった。で、装備。シバスナップマスター、アイスエイジマスター。あれ、アイスエイジって2つとも同じだぞ。ライム。これ全部マスターしてる。ちょっと変えるか。ライジングフレームをたまにはなんか、これにしようか。周りを巻き込むやつ。これいってみようかな。面白そう。イグニッションをマスターしていくか。ヒートウェーブ。イグニッションって、なくない？こっちか？違うよね。あ、こっちか。違うか。あれなんだろう。転生ヒートウェーブ。ライジングフレームマスター。スカーレットサイクロン。イフリートって書いてあるね。イグニッションどれだ？これか。さあ、アイテム取った方がいいかな。なんかね、あった。言うてもそんな大したことないか。意外とレアアイテムありそうだよね。その合成とかで使えるアイテムあるし。なるべく取るか。この辺にもあった気がするんだけど、気のせい。
Wonder if Martha could spare us a few bushels.
この人確か話すとこの服について触れてくれるよね。
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look.
いいでしょう。じゃあな。
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the blight many years ago.
よし、じゃあフェニックスゲートにすっかな。ちょっと時間的にね、もうなんだかんだ0時過ぎてる。0時40分か。意外と早いな。これ黒魔同士だよね、これ。今日は一応終わりは1時くらいを目指します。全然マザークリスタル壊すとこまでいけねえわ。
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you?
サブクエやって終わるって手もあるね。
You? Those are Elwyn's.
おい。
By the flames. You're his firstborn.
あ、どうもこんばんは。
You're mistaken.
どうも今日もありがとうございます。
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Okay.
You'll find the bearer I spoke of over by the well.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Okay.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
さあ、じいさんどこだ。あ、でも後ろっぽいな。聞き込みだからまあ、ここか。
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No, no sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
探すか。
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak.
Patrick.
He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
どこにあんだっけそのチョコボ
Sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense.
Thank you.
Come on, let's head for the stables.
助かるね。主ということで動いてくれてるんで。
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella.
Oh.
How'd you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
ここは省略。
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
さあ、外行ってみっか。
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
さあ、時間的に今日はこのクエストクリアしてサブクエも片付けて終わるか。で、ここからさらに北に行くのはまた次回にしよう。ここ景色綺麗だな。改めて見るとめっちゃいいじゃん。写真撮りたい。おお、なんだこれ。こっちかよ。ジルが目つぶってますせ。ちょっとこれはなんか新鮮だな。いいね。こっち向け撮りたいね。これいい景色じゃない？なんかいいな。で、剣もかっこいいしね。で、こうやってこんな感じにして。ちょっとやりすぎ感。これはちょっとボケすぎだよね。ボケを弱くするんだよね。例えばこんな感じ？ボケなくてもいいか、でもね。景色を見せたいから、やっぱこれよりかは、 やっぱり、これだな。ちょっと剣がボケてる気がするけどね。ね、これだと剣がピンボケしてるけど、こっちだと手前がジャストみたいな。まあ、あえてこれでいっか。お、こんなアングルできんだ。すげえな。かっこいいね。これ以上下いけないんだけど。例えばこうして、あ、これ以上近くできない。うわぁ。意外とフォトモード遊べるんだよね。もうちょっとね、アップデートしてほしいかな。もうちょっとね、自由度増やしてほしい。もしかそのポーズとかさ、決められたいんだけどな。ね、ポーズとかね、決めてほしい。だいぶ遠いぞ、これ。結構いったね。じいさん元気だな。結構いってるぞ。どっち？あれ？なんか違うかな？どっか分岐があった気がする。あえてマップを見ずに行きたいとこだけど、やっぱ難しいからやめようかな。わかんねえ。違うよな。こっちじゃないか。あ、こっちか。こっちだ。なんか敵いた気がするわ、こっち。お、いるぞ。めっちゃ眺めいいとこだな。
It might be him. We should hurry.
うん。
Company.
おう。
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
オッケー。じいさん巻き添えさせないようにな。ドイツフェニックス使うよ。巻き込むなよ。もう片付けた。ナイス。たくさんいるな。おお、これがそのイフリートですか。初だね。ナイス。あれ、これ初めて使った。おお、あ、こうなるんだ。へえ。アイスソードがかっこいい。へえ。芝すげえすばしっこいね。フェニックスシフトと似てる。あ、全然当たってねえ。やべえ。まだこの技慣れてないからさ。でも慣れると結構いいかもね。連続で敵に与えられるからいいかもしんない。
Are you all right, my friend?
音突き落としちゃダメだよ。
Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me.
もう勘違い
I
してる。
waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
はい、またそこそこの経験値入った。よし、これでメイン終わって北に行けるね。さて、その前に、フェニックスゲート教育とまた時間が大変なことになるんで、一旦ここでサブクエ行こう。ゴールトン農場行きます。で、そいつを片付けて今日は終わろう。あれ？あ、もう一個あ、そっか。発生したのか。サブクエが。とりあえず一旦先こっちやっちゃうか。さあ、本日は配信は2時間約30分。うちちょっとトラブルで休憩して20分くらいか。実質プレイは2時間くらいだな。おっ、突然びっくりしたな。
Someone's in trouble.
うん。なんだ？なんかいるか？おお、これすごいな。2匹まとめてやってるな。シーバー。
Over here. Give them all you've got, boy.
おう、なんかこれすげえ上にある。 イエー。グアーレアカネ。
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant.
Dark,
You'll know
rich,
it when you find
fragrant.
it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant.
3種類ってこと?
Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
いいね、ワイン飲みたくなるよね。もしくはファンタグレープとか。ブドウって美味しいよな。個人的には好きです。さあ終わった。あ、まだか。あと1個。どの辺でしょうか。この辺かな。違ったっけ。はい。なんかいつもジャンプしちゃうな。ちょい恥ずかしいっていうかかっこ悪いね。ジャンプ。あ、ここ通れちゃうんだね、こうやって。なんか突き抜けちゃうんだ、これ。やば。ぐさぐさぐさ。よし、帰るか。これはまた次回にしようか。長そうだから。いや、長くないかな。先に片付けるか。すぐ終わんならやっちゃうけど。お、ジル。
Lady Hannah has always been so kind to us. We should do something for her in return.
Oh, nice cloak.
いいでしょう。さあ、クリア。
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
はい、4つ。
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
いい人だ。世話役だね。
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Hey, quest complete. 7200。
research can continue apace. And when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will need expanding.
よっしゃ、マーサ行っちゃうか。速攻終わらせる。よし、このサブクやって、さっきのイーストプール行って今日は終わろう。で、次回はその先、フェニックスゲートを目指すと。どこだろう、サブクエの位置。あれ。そこか。2つあんの？意外とある。
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens.
あ、なんかいたかも、こういう人。
That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
プライク優しいな。
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
いいだろう。
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
庶民の必需品、クリスタルだな。とりあえず先にこいつから片付けよう。そこに確かにカニがいっぱいいるね。カニじゃねえか、あれは。さあ。
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then.
なるほど。
All right. Thank you.
湿地か。3 Ds だっけ。
You barely have to step out.
Good girl.
That's one of our branded.
You can't have gone far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Oh. ランタン。
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
あの家なんか怪しいぞ。
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
いるね。アイテム。
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Why, Ron? After all these years, you were like a brother to me. I'm sorry. It's been a hard day. I'll be here when Martha's man comes in.
さあ、あとはクリスタル。いいね、ちょうど下つながってるからいいね。ちょうどいい。あの辺か。こいつか。こいつだな。フェニックス。さあ、焼きガニだ。ほらよ。これすげえな。冷凍だ。 パルスみたいな感じか。連続でダメージ与えるのか。
This must be it.
シェー。ん
No point spending any more time
クリ
down
スタ
here
ル
than I have
今
to.
ゲットした？今クリスタルゲットしたのか。おお、リアルだね。ちゃんとカニの毛とかまで表現されてすごいリアルだ。さあ、これで2つのクエスト片付いた。
Seen you've been running errands for Martha. You can do a lot worse than serving her, that's for certain. Most folk round here would agree.
Well, any luck?
見つけたぜ。
Yours, I presume.
汚れたクリスタル。
You found it! Oh, thank you!
すげえ、ちゃんと魚凍ってる。
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Hey. まあ簡単なクエストだからそんな経験値はないね。さあ、あともう一つ。さあ、お前らが話してある間にもう見つけちったぞと。まだやってんのかよっていう。長えな。まだ口論してんかい、お前らは。やれやれだ。
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
さあ、どうだ、経験値。お、こっちも8000くらいか。まあでも AP が200。よし、これでメインクエストいける。じゃあ、イーストプール行って終わりましょう、今日は。いい天気だ。じゃあこんな感じで今日はこの風車を見ながら終わりますか。ということでですね、今日はこの辺で終わりたいと思います。また次回、 プレイしたいと思います。どうしようかな、いつやろうかな。まあ、早ければ月曜日の夜とかね。まあ、どうしようかね、こまごまやってるかな。平日は1、2時間をコツコツやるか、それとも週末とかにまとめてドカッとやるかだよな。はい。じゃあ、とりあえず一旦今日はこの辺で。そして一応振り返りじゃないけど、今、ステータス。ジャーナルはこれ。北へ行きます。フェニックスゲートだね。で、アイテムはこんな感じか。ステータスはレベル53。次の経験値12万5000。アビリティポイント今500。そんな感じね。攻撃力549。防御379。防御力弱いな。トルガル。お、なんか強くなったな。結構、強くなってる気がする。装備。イングイクタス。大地の剣のは弱い。ストームクライ。はい。アクセは、まあ、ギル35%アップと、アビリティポイント20%と、ポーションの回復量40%アップというやつですね。まあ、これはちょっとまたおいおいやっていきましょう。まだまだですと。はい。って感じでございました。じゃあまた次回、あとこっち見ようか。今のこの状況、これ見よう。はい。イーストプール、現在地。で、黒の一体。もう魔法も使えないっていうね、状況。そしてフェニックスゲート。次回これ行きましょう。北西部に位置する砦か。そっか、2体の召喚獣を激突した場所だもんね。イフリートとフェニックス。はい。ではまた次回お会いしましょう。さよなら。バイ。
ご視聴ありがとうございました。